ಹಲೋ, ಲಿಂಕ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಓ ಡ್ಯಾಡಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಮಾಡದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡದ ಹೇಳಿ. ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಬಿಡಿ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ತಿಳಿದಿರುವಂತೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಸಭೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಐ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಾದಂಥ ದಾಕಪ್ಪ ಅವರು, ಮೋಹನ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು, ಜಿತೇಂದ್ರ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಪ್ಪಾಣಿಕರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಸೊ ಈ ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸ್ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಮೋಹನ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ತುಂಬ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕರೀಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಬಂತು. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಂದಿರೋರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಎರಡು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಟೈಮ್ ತುಂಬ ಶಾರ್ಟೇಜ್ ಇದೆ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೋಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ನಾವು ಕೋರ್ ಕಮಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಏನು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಇದು 2ನೇ ಸಲ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಫೈನಲ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಜಿತೇಂದ್ರ ಅವರು. ಅದನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ವಕಾಲ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲ ಗುಣಶೀಲನವರು ಆಫೀಸಿಗೆ ತಲುಪಿಸ್ಬೇಕೆಲ್ಲ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿರೋರು ಮಾತ್ರ ಗುಣಶೀಲನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ವಕಾಲತ್ನ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 10 ಜನ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವಕಾಲತ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ಕೋಆಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೋಆಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಫೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಹತ್ರೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮಿನರಿ ಒಂದು ರೌಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ತಕ್ಷಣ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಈಗ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆಗ್ಗಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಹಿಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮುಂದೆ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಷ್ಟು ನೋಡಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ ಹೊರತು ಈಗ ಹಾಫ್ ವೇ ನಾವು ನಮಗೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಫುಲ್ ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕಲೇಬೇಕು. ಹೌದು, ಬೋರ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಹೌ ಫಾರ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರಿಲೇ ಆನ್ ದೆಮ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಆಲ್ ಅವರ್ ರಿವಿಷನ್ ಪಿಟಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟೋಟಲ್. ಬಟ್ 5 ಕೇಸಸ್ ಇದೆ, 5 ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸು. ಅದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಸಹಕರಿಸಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಈ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಲೀಗಲ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಹಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಳಕಳಿಯಿಂದ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಥರನೂ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿರೋರಲ್ಲದೆ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಷನ್ನ ಮೆಸೇಜನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ವಿ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಮನಿ, ವಿ ವೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಕೋರ್ಟ್, ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್. ಈ ಏನು ಯಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಥರ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಫುಲ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಥರ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಬ್ರೀಫಾಗೆ ಐ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅವರ್ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ನಾರಾಯಣಜಿ ಟು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ಅಸ್. ಒಂದು 5-10 ನಿಮಿಷದೊಳಗಡೆ ಅವರು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಏನು ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಐ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಸರ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಮ್. ಇದೇ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಹಿಮ್ and his colleagues who have fought the case very bravely and they have got us the benefit of fixation. Inna ಒಂದು 90% ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು small push is required, so that we will see what we have to do. I request him to just brief us. ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಹಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನು ಡಯಾಸ್ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇರೋದ್ರಲ್ಲೇ. ನನಗೆ ಈ ಮೈಕ್ ಇಲ್ದಲೇ ನನ್ನ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ರೀಚ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೂ ಮೈಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಈ ನಾವು ಶುರು ಮಾಡಿದ ಫೈಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆ ನಾನೊಂದು 15 ನಿಮಿಷ ತಗೋಬೋದು. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ತೊಂದರೆ ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಶುರುವಾಗಿದ್ದು 1986 ಆಗಿತ್ತು. 86ಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇ ಸ್ಕೇಲು, CBI IB ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಪೇ ಸ್ಕೇಲು ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದೇ ಇತ್ತು. 86 ರೆಕಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, 4th ಪೇ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಸೇಮ್ ಪೇ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಏನು ತೋಚ್ತೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಮೇ ಬಿ ಪೊಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೇಜರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. IB ಮತ್ತು CBIನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೈಯರ್ ಪೇ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ರೆಕಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದೇ ಪೇ ಸ್ಕೇಲನ್ನು ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಇದು ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಶುರುವಾಗಿದ್ದು ಗಲಾಟೆ. 94 ಜಬಲ್ಪುರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಬಂತು. ಆ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಗಳು ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಜಬಲ್ಪುರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಬಂತು. 94 ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ 5th ಪೇ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗೋಗಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತು, ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ 5th ಪೇ ಕಮಿಷನ್ಗೆ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ರೆಕಮೆಂಡೇಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯದಲ್ಲಿ 5th ಪೇ ಕಮಿಷನ್ಗೆ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. 5th ಪೇ ಕಮಿಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಒಂಥರ ಪೆಕ್ಯೂಲಿಯರ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್, ಅದು ಪೆಕ್ಯೂಲಿಯರ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ವ್ಯೂ. ನೀವು ಕೇಳೋ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ತಿರ್ಗಾ CBI IB ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಹೇಳೋದು, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನ್ಡ್ the matter of granting higher pay scale to CBI and IB inspectors despite recommendation by 4th pay commission. We find that there is no justification for granting a higher pay scale to CBI and IB inspectors. Therefore, we recommend same pay scale as being recommended to inspectors of central excise etc. ಆ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ಗ್ರೌಂಡಲ್ಲಿ 1640, 2900 ಏನು ಪೇ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಕ್ವಲೆಂಟ್ 5500, 9500 ಫಾರ್ CBI ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು 5th ಪೇ ಕಮಿಷನ್. ಡಿಸ್ಪೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡೇಶನ್ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೈಯರ್ ಪೇ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು, ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ರೆಕಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದೇ ಪೇ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಇದನ್ನು ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಜುಟೇಷನ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯಿತು. ಆವಾಗ ಏನೇನೋ ಗಲಾಟೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಆಯಿತು. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ 98 ಒಂದು ಹೈ ಪವರ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೋತ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಫ್ CBDT ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ CBEC, ದೆನ್ CBEC, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಪರ್ಸನಲ್ ಆಫ್ CBDT ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ CBEC, 4 ಜನದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಹೈ ಪವರ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಈ ಹೈ ಪವರ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಗೇವ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡೇಶನ್ ಇನ್ ಜುಲೈ 98. ಜುಲೈ 98 ರೆಕಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, ದೇರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಬಲ್, ದೇರ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಬಲ್, ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ವಿ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಈಕ್ವಿವಲೆಂಟ್ ಪೇ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಆಸ್ ದಟ್ ಆಫ್ CBI ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ IB ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೈ ಪವರ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತು. 98 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡೇಶನನ್ನು DOE 2004 ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು. 2004 ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 6th pay commission, 6th pay commission ಈ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ನ ಫಾರ್ ರೆಟ್ರಾಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ 6th pay commissionಗೆ ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು DOE. ದೆರ್ ವಾಸ್ ನೋ ನೀಡ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿಲಿ, ಬಟ್ ಎನಿವೆ ರೆಕಮೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. 6th pay commissionನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಕಮಿಷನ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್, ನಾನು ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ವರ್ಬ್ಯಾಟಿಮ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ರಿಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್. ಕಮಿಷನ್ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು, revenue is not inclined to grant this benefit from retrospective effect. We agree. ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಓದಿ 6th ಪೇ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಇವಾಗಲೂ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ. ಇಫ್ ಐ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಾ 66.107 ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ತಲೆ ಕೆಡಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ. ರೆವಿನ್ಯೂ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೈನ್ ಟು grant this, implement this from retrospective effect, we agree. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು, unless there is a clear-cut anomaly, normally pay commission will not take up the matter of retrospective application, unless there is a clear-cut anomaly. Okay, ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ದು ಬಿದ್ದೋಯ್ತು. Luckily for us, some of our officers, rather brethren officers from CBDT, and I don't know whether our officers, I don't find any reference from Central Excise officers continuing the fight. Brothers from CBDT in Kolkata, they started fighting in Kolkata bench, and in Bombay bench, through their association and some of the members, they started fighting. Though the Bombay bench CAT application in Bombay bench was earlier filed, Kolkata bench gave an earlier reply, order to that, and it was implemented by CBDT, Ashish Chakravarti case and all, whatever the case we are referring to. And there they formed an anomaly committee, special anomaly committee. The special anomaly committee gave its report that there is an anomaly, and they gave that benefit only to 13 officers who were party to that OA. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಶುರು ಆಗಿದ್ದು. ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬರೋ ಅಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 2023, ಇಫ್ ಐ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ನಾವು ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಫೈಲ್ಡ್ ಪುಣೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಫೈಲ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಬಾಂಬೆ ಕ್ಯಾಟ್.
ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಫೇವರಬಲ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ನಾವು ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ verdicts, and we are following that. So when this special anomaly committee said there is an anomaly, that negated the point of 6th pay commission which said there is no clear cut anomaly. That was the basis, and we started our fight. As you know, rest is history. I wouldn't like to go into those details. We started our fighting, and this is the basis of my application. When we prepared this application, I took it as CBI and IB disparity. I did not take your so-called accounts officers disparity with other departments. CBI and IB, whatever it is, it happened when the matter came up for admission hearing before tribunal. The first question I faced was, what were you doing for the past 20 years? Said, you are seeking the relief from 2004, you are coming in 2024, what were you doing for these 20 years? I said, not from 2004, my lordship, we are seeking it from 1196. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಉರ್ಬೋಯ್ತು ಅವರಿಗೆ, ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ಗೆ. ಹಿ ಜಂಪ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ಮೀ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಡೇ. ಯಾರು ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮೈ ಕಲೀಗ್ MK Narayan. Jumped on me and said, okay, we'll give you some more time, you come up with some argument to waive off, rather, to overcome this problem of delay. I said, there is no delay, my lordship, it cannot be treated as delay because there is no law governing this aspect, there is no delay. Then court said, there are laches on your part. Yes, laches and acquiescence is another concept in law. There are laches on your part. 20 years, what were you doing? Were you sleeping? ಒಂದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಗೆಳೆಯರೆ, ನೀವು ಮಲಗಿದ್ರೆ ಕಾನೂನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ನೀವು ಎದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಾನೂನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಮಲಗೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನೀವು ಮಲಗಿರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಕಾನೂನು. ಕೋರ್ಟು ಹೇಳೋದು ಅದನ್ನೇ. ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ರಿ 20 ವರ್ಷ? ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಕೇಸ್ನ ಸಿಕ್ತು, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಐ ಕುಡ್ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ದ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ there was no laches also on our part, whatever may be the legal background of it. There were no laches on our part, and court admitted that case for issuing notice. Believe me or not, ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗು 5 ನಿಮಿಷದಿಂದ 7 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗಿದೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ 1.5 ಗಂಟೆ ಕಾಲ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟು, 10:30 ಶುರು ಆಗಿದ್ದ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟು 11:45 ಹೋಯಿತು. ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಜುಡಿಷಿಯಲ್, ಶಿ ವಾಸ್ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್, ಫೋನ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು. ಶಿ ಫೈನಲಿ ಸೆಡ್, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೆವರ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಟು ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅ ಫುಲ್-ಫ್ಲೆಜ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡಿಂಗ್ ಮೆರಿಟ್ಸ್. ಎನಿವೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಯಿತು. ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ. ನೌ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಎ ವರ್ಡಿಕ್ಟ್ which is not really favorable to us. But how it could have happened is one thing which to me also it is little surprising. But anyway, you would have all read that order by this time. Most unfortunate thing, ಈ ಥರ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ 20 ವರ್ಷ ಡಿಲೇ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ ಬೆಂಚಲ್ಲೂ ಯಾರೂ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಹರ್ಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮೈ ಕಲೀಗ್ಸ್. ನಮಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯಾತಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಈ ಥರ ಆಯಿತು? ಮೇ ಬಿ ದೆರ್ ಆರ್ ಟೂ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್. ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಅನದರ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಫೇಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಅಂತ. Sometimes the merits of the case may depend on the person who is appearing before the court. Probably Kapil Sibal may be the best person to answer this under certain circumstances. Anyway, jokes apart. Now we have got an order. The order says you are getting that benefit from 1196 on notional basis, on actual basis from 2004, but your arrears are restricted to 3 years period from the date of application. What is the basis for that? Iವೆಲ್ಲ ಓದಿರ್ಬೋದು ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಆರ್ಡರು. Court has relied upon some Supreme Court decisions and 2-3 Supreme Court decisions to arrive at this finding. And we cannot really find fault with those observations. Whatever may be other arguments about the applicability of that case, we cannot find fault with that observation of CAT. What is the way ahead? The only way ahead is, in fact, before going to High Court, we also tried another way in Tribunal itself by filing a review application. The first basis of my review application was there is a apparent contradiction between 2 paragraphs in the order part, para 2 and para 3. Para 3 of the order is contradictory to para 2 of the order. ಅದನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು legal analysis of applicability of those case laws, whatever is taken by CAT, we filed. Unfortunately for us, the primary point of that anomaly between or contradiction between 2 paragraphs is not considered by CAT. Simply went ahead with, tangentially went ahead with analysis of case laws, and review jurisdiction does not cover this type of arguments and all those things. Adunu available in website. You can go through that order, review petition number 11 to 15 of 2025. You will get that order in the website. Now the only way ahead is go to High Court with a writ petition. In my perception, personally speaking, the only relief what we can get is removing that particular paragraph. It is para 3 of that order, which says your arrears is restricted for a period of 3 years. If we can get rid of that particular paragraph, we get all the benefit as usual what our other friends are getting. There are some decisions in, if I remember correctly, Ahmedabad CAT, which says arrears from 1196 including interest. That is one extreme of the order. Another extreme is the order what we are facing today about restricted period of your arrears. Why should we go to High Court? Maybe so many people, you may have this in mind, probably or particularly because of some letter what we have received, that board is under active consideration of this matter to implement it in toto to all the people, similarly placed people with DOE. Friends, believe me, when High Power Committee gave its recommendation in 98, and DOE took almost 6 years to implement that in 2004, you can imagine how long the DOE may take to accept this. I doubt. Absolutely there is no scope, at least another 10 years, by the time I may not be there. By the time DOE opens its, they have already opened, but by the time DOE gives its concurrence, many of us may not be there because all of us are almost nearing 70. Okay? But anyway, all said and done, ದೇವರು ದೀರ್ಘಾಯುಷ್ಯ ಕೊಡಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ, ಟಚ್ ವುಡ್. ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಹಾರೈಸೋದು ಬೇಡ. One sincere request. When we have started this fight, let us go to see that it ends in a logical conclusion. Cooperate with us, cooperate with the core committee. ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೂ ಏನು ಫೀಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಮೀ. ನಾವು ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಟಿವ್ಲಿ the fees what we are collecting is almost less than half of what other advocates they charge per person. I have seen in many cases people are advocates charging 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 per case and all that. But nammalli, because of this collective approach, and to some extent nanige it is my personal interest also, because I am also one of the beneficiaries out of this. So we are not considering fees as one major hurdle. Maybe when it goes to High Court, we may have to take the help of some senior advocates. There may be a little higher amount involved. So don't bother about amount, but definitely you have already got half of the relief. Remaining 90% of relief you have got, remaining only 10% of that removal of that para 3. You will definitely get it in High Court. I am 100% confident about that. Kindly cooperate with the core committee, and whatever views or whatever decisions they take, let us bind ourselves and implement it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. ಇವಾಗ after this decision, the core committee has met more than 2 times. We are in touch with each other. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಏನು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಂತ. So we took our time. ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ let us see what is going to happen, because ನಾವು ಟೋಟಲ್ 7 ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನೆರಡು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಇನ್ನೆರಡು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. That order, I think, September 9th or 4th, it is posted. So let us see what is going to happen. But we don't see any change in whatever, because now ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇದೀವಿ ಏನು presidential value, whatever is our order, same order will come. I am absolutely sure they are not going to change that. ಅವ್ರು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನಮಗೇನು ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅದು, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅವರ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ is already out. And even our review petition which was filed, revision petition, sir, that also is not there. So the only way forward is High Court. So ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಯಾರನ್ನ ಅಪ್ರೋಚ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಹೌ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್, ನಾರಾಯಣ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ the face value is the most important thing. So we need an extremely senior counsel who has approached, who has seen all these people, who has worked with all these judges. Antavru yaru anta. Fortunately, we were able to zone in on a person, Ramesh Puttige anta. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಐ ನೋ ಹಿಮ್ ಪರ್ಸ್ನಲಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವೆರಿ ವೆಲ್. ಸೊ ನಾನು, ಡಾಕಪ್ಪ ಸಾರು, ಗುಣ ಮತ್ತು ನಿಪಾನಿಕರ್ ಅವರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದರು. ವಿ ವೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೆಟ್ ಹಿಮ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ರಹೆನ್ಷನ್ ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ, ಈಸ್ ಎ ಡೆಸಿಗ್ನೇಟೆಡ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್. ಈ ಡೆಸಿಗ್ನೇಟೆಡ್ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ಸ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಚೀಪ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಎ ಫೇಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇನ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್. ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಚೀಪ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಫೀಸ್, ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಕೇಸ್, ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ 5 ಇದೆ, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ 7 ಕೇಸಸ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೀವ್ ದ ಅದರ್ 2, ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ವಿ ನೋ ದ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗೋನ್ ಟು ಬಿ ದಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಮಚ್ ಅವೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ ಅವರ ಅಲ್ಲೂ 154 1 ಗುಣ 145 ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದೋಸ್ 2 ಕೇಸಸ್. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 700 ಪೀಪಲ್. 791 ನಾರಾಯಣ ಅವರು ಮತ್ತು ಇವರು ಈಶ್ವರಪ್ಪ ಅವರು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 800 ಪೀಪಲ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 145, ಅಪ್ರಾಕ್ಸಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ 900. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವರು ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಪೆನ್ಷನರ್ಸ್, ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಏನು ತಗೋತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದು ಕೇಸ್ಗೆ, ಒಂದು ಹಿಯರಿಂಗಿಗೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಈಸ್ 1.5 lakhs is the fee which is expected. Now we are thinking maybe it will take one admission hearing and maybe 2 or 3 ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ 2-3 ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕೌಂಟರ್ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸು, ಮೇ ಟೇಕ್ 2 or 3 ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಈವನ್ 4ರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕು. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಮೋರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. If you calculate, it will come to around approximately 30-35 lakhs agate. Okay. But fortunately, when we met, because we know him personally, he said he's not very hard and fast on that. But ನಾವು ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಒಂದು 30 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು when we are going to high court. ಯಾರು ಗಾಬರಿ ಆಗಬೇಡಿ 30 ಲಕ್ಷ ಕೇಳಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 900. ಆದರೆ 900, ಆಲ್ 900 ವೆದರ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಸ್. ಈ 900 ಜನ ಬಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎನ್ ಈಸಿ ವೇ, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಮಚ್ ಟು ಬಿ ವರಿಡ್ ಅಬೌಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಜನ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಯು ಅಗೇನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್. ನಾವು 800 ಜನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಮೇಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಾಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ 30 lakhs. ಈ 30 lakhs ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 600-700 ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ 5,000 rupees, 5,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫಿಗರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 5,000 rupees is what we are thinking about. Then we ಕೋರ್ ಕಮಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಪೆನ್ಷನರ್ಸ್ ಹತ್ರ ಏನು ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ 20% ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತ ಈಸ್ ದ ಥಾಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್. ನಾವು ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಇನ್ ಡಿಸೈಡಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಬಾಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫಿಗರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಫ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಒಂದು 600 ಜನ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ 900, ಒಂದು 600 ಜನರು ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಬಾಲ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫಿಗರ್ ಆಫ್ 5,000 rupees ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಬಿಫೋರ್ ವಿ ಟೇಕ್ ಎ ಕಾಲ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್, ದಿ ಜನರಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಈಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ವಿ ವುಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಟೇಕ್ ಯುವರ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್. ಅದನ್ನೇನು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೋ ಇವತ್ತೇ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋಣ. ಏನು ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಟು ಗೋ ಟು ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಸೈಡೆಡ್. If anybody has got any doubt about it, forget it. I can't say anything more. And they will forget their portion of whatever they have to get. This is something which you have to get. ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅರಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಯಿತಾ? ಕೆಲವ್ರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಪಾಣಿಕರ್ಗೆ 15 ಲಕ್ಷ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಯಿತಾ. ಗುಣಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ನಾರಾಯಣ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, 1 ಲಕ್ಷನೂ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಶಶಿಭೂಷಣ್ಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವರೇ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇವಾಗ. ಸೊ ಐ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ. ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ 50,000 to 15 lakhs 20 lakhsವರೆಗೂ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರವೀಣ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರ್ ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್, ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಬಟ್ ಎನಿ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ರೀಸನಬಲ್ ಡಿಲೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ದ ಬೆಟರ್. ಒಂದು ಲೆಟರ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಇಂದ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ಪರ್ಸೂ ದ ವಿತ್ DOE ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. I am going to tell you from my 33 years of experience and your 50 years of experience, it has never happened. ಇದು ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಇವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಈ ಪರ್ಸೋನಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೊರತು ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇನ್ ರೆಮ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಇನ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್. ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್ ಹೂ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟ್, ಇಫ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ಕೋರ್ಟ್, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಫುಲ್ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್. ಇವಾಗ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೆಷರೈಸ್ ದೆಮ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸೇಷನ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, 3 ವರ್ಷದ ಅರಿಯರ್ಸು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ಅವರ್ ಗುಣಾಸ್ ಇದು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸೆಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ದ ಬೋರ್ಡ್. 1 ತಿಂಗಳಾಗೋಗಿದೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ರೈಟ್ ಗುಣ, 1 ತಿಂಗಳಾಗಿದೆ, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈ ಥರ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಆರ್ಡರು, ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಗಾನ್. ಪ್ರಾಬಬಲಿ ಮಂತ್ ಆರ್ 2 ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಪರ್ಸೂ ಇಟ್, ವಿ ಮೇ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಹೈದರಾಬಾದು, ಕಲ್ಕಟ್ಟ, ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಚಂಡೀಗರ್, ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ, ಅಲಹಾಬಾದ್, ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್. August 6th ದಟ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಫುಲ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 3 years, ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ಫಿಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್. ಯುವರ್ ಪೆನ್ಷನ್, your salary will change, that will happen. Your turn-octed arrears you may get. So now one thing is to decide on what is to be collected. Now we have aired out our opinion, we will take your opinion also. The second thing is, what is the process? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ವಕಾಲತ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾ ಬೇಡವಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇತ್ತು. Very clearly told that everybody has to file the ವಕಾಲತ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇವಾಗ 800 ಜನದ್ದು 900 ಜನದ ವಕಾಲತ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಈಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅನ್ ಈಸಿ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್. ಗುಣ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫೇರ್ ಆನ್ ಅವರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಪುಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆನ್ ಗುಣ, ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಸಮ್ ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಅದರ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇವಾಗ ಒಬ್ರು ಯಾರ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್, ಸಾರಿ, ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಫ್ರೀ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸರ್ವೀಸಸ್, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಟು ಟೇಕ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸುರೇಶ್ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೈ ಎತ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಪಕ್ಕ. ಈ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್. ಎಸ್, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್, ಐ ನೋ. ಬಟ್ ಎನಿವೇ ದಿ ಹೋಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್ ಬೈ ಗುಣಾಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇದು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸತ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಏನಂದರೆ ಇವ್ರೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಏನು OAನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಸೀರಿಯಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದು ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಅವರ ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್, ನೇಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಒಂದೊಂದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ 10 ಜನ, 20 ಪೀಪಲ್, 10 ಪೀಪಲ್, 10 or 20 ಪೀಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೈನ್ ಇನ್ ಒನ್ ವಕಾಲತ್. ಸೊ ಅವರು ಅದನ್ನು ದಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಬಬಲಿ ವಿ ವಿಲ್, can we give that scanner to him, our bank code for GPay and other things we can collect? Okay, so we have the back end support. ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್ ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಡನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್. ಇವಾಗ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಡೂ ಆಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಆಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಇವಾಗ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಕೋಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅವರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಅವೇ ಗೋ ಟು ದ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ. ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ಲಿ ಆಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ನಾವು ವಿ ಆರ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ September 4th or whatever is the 10th 9th or 10th 10th ಓಕೆ, ಎರಡಿದೆ. 10th ವರ್ಗು ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇವಾಗಲೇ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ತೊಗೊಂಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದೇರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ 7 ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಏನು OA ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇವಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು 5 ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ OA. ಈ 5 OAಗೆ 5 ರಿಟ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ರೈಟ್ ಸರ್, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಲೇಟರ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್.
Of law. So when these OAs are there, why do we need senior counsel for all the OAs? Why can't we take senior counsel for only one OA? What is the judgment of that OA will naturally automatically flow into the other OAs. So then why do you want senior counsel for all the OAs is my question.
Even what I'll tell you as to how we are trying to do. Now what we have spoken to him is that we will come to you with these 7 OAs. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ 2 phases it will come, 7 OAs, and we are trying to speak to him about one single fee. Even for
each OA is a subject matter of dispute. Okay. If you want to secure your relief, you will have to file writ petition for each OAs. I'll just give you an example. MACP case we were fighting. There were about 30 applicants before tribunal in MACP case. 29 ಜನ ಇದ್ರು. 29 ಜನದ್ದು there was a common order narrating all the 29 OA numbers. There was a single order, but the department had to file, and properly also. They filed 29 writ petitions, each consisting of about 300 pages. That is the thing. Today, in fact, I tell you the advantage what we have today. I said we are about 900 applicants, right? In fact, unless there is a provision in CAT procedure rules that if there is a common cause and cause of action is same, you can come together and file one single application. That is how we have made one application for 310 applicants in one of the cases. Otherwise, if you go to actual procedure, we should have made 310 different applications. Because of one particular provision, we could club all the 310 applicants in one case, and we filed that OA. Now, for direct answer to your question, if you file one writ petition about one particular application, the relief will be restricted to only those applicants.
I know where you are coming from. No, I know where you are coming from. I will answer you.
You are telling something.
No. What she is telling is, you appoint senior counsel only for one OA, and later whatever comes through, it will follow through.
Judgments of high courts, where there are, like say, educational or so many others. See, there are these OAs. The only moot point or the only when it comes to these arrears, we have got for limited to 3 years. For that, I think delays and latches or indolence or whatever were the reasons why we have not got the benefit. Now, I don't know what our cause of action or what our points or defenses in this writ petition in order to prevail on the High Court that we are not delayed. According to me, the cause of action itself in this particular matter arose in 22 when the High Court of Calcutta referred the matter to the Anomaly Committee.
Correct.
In respect of the 13, the minute Anomaly Committee comes into the picture, they are the part of the government. The courts never interfere in policy matters. Sirs are advocates. If sir had read the paper yesterday, it said that Karnataka has got now a state education policy. We have a national education policy. The Honorable High Court Chief Justice refused to interfere into this matter, saying that education policies are state matters or whatever. These are government policy matters. The judiciary will not step in. Now my issue here is, no sir, I just want to say this. Now we are there in the court only for the limited purpose of getting arrears from, I'm not sure whether our original application was from 2004 onwards, as at that point in time we relied on the railways, some decision. The Hyderabad people went on that, I guess. So they were limited to 2004, or whether we are going up to 96. I don't know what our prayer is. We can't go beyond our OA. We are limited to our OA. We are going in an appeal actually. Though we don't have an appeal, it's a writ. That's fine. So on that point, I'm not sure what our points are in High Court. I'm just talking generally on the judicial points. At this point, we are going for arrears. Now, when we are going for arrears, which is quite a settled matter, because it's a salary matter and everybody else has got it, is there a necessity to spend so much on a senior counsel by giving him each and every OA? We can give one OA to a senior counsel which he will represent, and we can have the others by advocates, not senior counsels. The matter will go before the court. The senior counsel will argue his OA. The other OAs, the judge will combine and give a judgment. Is my question.
Very true. But we must keep one thing in mind. Normally, a junior would prepare this writ petitions, and a senior advocate normally attached with that junior, he will come to argue the case. There are two steps in that. Senior advocate will not prepare this writ petition. He will not himself work on preparation of this writ petition. He is in fact forbidden by law also. It is only a junior advocate who is associated with that senior, he will prepare. When he files 5 different OAs as an advocate on record, he cannot selectively get a senior advocate to argue only one case. We must bear that in mind. Electively selecting senior advocate and remaining cases, okay, I will argue anta hogodu, it is not fair is one part, and it is not practicable also is another aspect. Okay? I hope I have made it clear.
One more thing is, if you go and say one OA, 300 people, you represent under, he may ask 50 lakhs. I don't know. Because you are giving him the whole bunch, and it is all same to him. You give him one OA, you give him 10 OAs. It is same, because it is going to be bunched together and it will be heard. He will come only for the hearings, that's all. One is that admission hearing, other one is for the 2 or 3 hearings which happens later. Bunching will be, everything will be done by the junior counsel. No. No. That is how we calculate it. If you go and say this is the OA, he may ask, what we are trying to do is to put him on a definite fee. Wholesale fee of, say, let us say 25 lakhs put away, everything else you have to do is something we are trying to do, because if at all he charges 5 lakhs per hearing, and it it takes 10 hearings. Can we come back to you? One single OA, it has happened. Our own case in Supreme Court, Pune people who had filed for 6(6), it took 16 hearings. At the end of the whole thing, they did not have money to pay to the advocate. We lost that case. So we don't know. That is why what we are trying to do is put him on a scale and say, all 5, 6 put together. We are trying to negotiate and say, this is what you are going to get. Because it is a substantial amount, he may agree. If it is 1 or 6, doesn't matter to him. It is only one argument which is going to happen. He may say, okay, fine. We are yet to ultimately go back to him without discussing with you people. We are not going to give him any final figure. So we thought first we'll discuss with you, finalize as to how far we can go and put them on a final figure. That is how we are planning to do. If anybody else has got any other idea, you can just come with this. Yes, please.
Views taken by the core committee appears to be the correct one, because the reason is, as my colleague has told, that we have a senior council with so many number of people, with a junior member with so many people. It becomes very difficult to appropriate the fees to be collected from the members. So, in my opinion, the core committee's views that we'll go in bunching to one single senior advocate. So you got what I'm telling you, no? Appropriating the fees, it will become difficult.
No, that's not what she meant. She did not mean that for people who go with the senior council collect a higher amount and with other, she didn't mean that. What she has a point. Like if it is one case and if it is say a fuel of 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs for that one case, then it will work out cheaper, right approach. I agree with that. But the problem is once you go with a single thing, ultimately we have to file 5 and all 5 will be one, because one advocate is going to file all the 5, the junior advocate will file all the 5 together, because we are not going to make any difference about that.
One single senior advocate. So if you take a junior advocate, they doesn't prefer the members.
What she meant was, if at all we win the first OA, the senior council represents and we win the first OA, basing on that all other things will follow. That's the point. But we are not going to do, in my opinion, we should bunch everything together and have one single argument. In fact,
that is right way.
Irrespective of the hearings, number of hearings.
Irrespective of the number of hearings, we are trying to negotiate the fee.
Because it is more of
If we go with one single OA, and if he says, no, now we are coming with one OA, I will charge so much, and we don't know how many hearings is going to happen. So, again, we are on a sticky wicket, we don't know how many hearings happens. So, for that reason, we are trying to negotiate one singular fee.
Okay, except
The best of
the general body, you can propose.
Yes, madam.
The general body can accept.
We are not on a sticky wicket. It's a covered matter. It's a salary matter.
No. What I am telling you is,
People who have gone to court, like Allahabad or others, they have also gone very late, and the decisions have come by coordinate benches. How are we on a sticky wicket? We are on a very solid.
please. What I am sticky wicket is the number of hearings.
No, that
I am
also-
not talking about the
Once it is
merit
a-
of the case.
No. Once it is a matter which is covered, not by this court, but by so many other courts, it is a matter of a few hearings.
That is what we are telling, madam. Are you going to assure me that it is going to happen in 1 or 2 hearings?
That we cannot tell that.
No, that is what I am telling you.
Unacceptable.
You cannot say that in High Court. No, anyway, see, whatever you say we will do. You say you go with the junior advocate to High Court, we will do it. That's a different thing. Please.
Generally, you would go to the senior advocate for 6 or 7 cases. You will say that okay, 30 lakhs will do. If you bifurcate it, you find only single case, then back with 60% of that fees. You may say, okay, not 30, okay, give me 25 or 20 lakhs rupees also. For remaining 6 cases, we have to engage junior counsels. Again, they will charge you rental. So, club together, it will be in excess of 30 lakhs, 25 lakhs, whatever you are telling. So, it is always better once you will give so that you need not argue in all 7 interpretations. This argument is for much only one case.
Just 1 minute, sir. ಅಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ವೋಟಿಂಗ್ ಜಿತೇಂದ್ರ ವೋಟಿಂಗ್
ಅಲ್ಲ see it is an opinion which is given in the interest of everybody. If past comes down, it will be helpful. That is the only point. There is nothing other than that. Am I right, brother? Am I right, brother? What you felt was that if at all cost can be reduced by, that is the only point. Nothing else.
Say that with choice members, the members' fees will be decided once for all, that everybody will get this much. It's not that you give an option, you go to senior, you go to no. What I'm trying to say is, since we need, see, generally what I have seen in high courts is that you generally have a counsel initially. Only when the matter gets a little complicated, the writ petitioner or the respondent, whoever the case may be, they decide to engage a senior counsel. So the preparation and everything, what is senior counsel? Senior counsel has got nothing to do with facts of the case. Senior counsel is only on question of law. Senior counsel argues only on question of law. He doesn't know the facts. There is a junior who is not even related to him who will be arguing the matter, which I have seen in the courts. So when we engage a senior counsel only when there is a question of law. So that is why I spoke that whatever it be, the distribution is not the question. It will help the members get that relief of that expenditure which maybe can be avoided. That's
yes.
it.
Okay. This point is taken. We will also explore this option. We will ask him.
Yes.
If at all one thing, sir, everybody will get a chance to speak. Just to put an end to this discussion, we will explore this option also. We will ask him one day one togoli file ಮಾಡಿ how much it is going to happen. We will try to negotiate with him. If we feel that there is no much difference, then we will give everything to him. Otherwise, we will go by whatever is the opinion. Please, sir.
What Kavita is trying to tell is, first few case we put it to the senior thing, get a order. On that basis, the other thing can be taken by the normal order. But then again, that will defeat the time frame. When this will come and order will be passed, we don't know. And
Sir, please hear me. Please hear me.
when the order will come, we don't know how much time it will take. Already we have been charged delay. Again, this second it will be filed, again it will be delayed further. And I think 5,000 is a reasonable expenditure which we can afford to do, and it can be taken up as one bunch itself with a senior advocate, then going by different stages. That is my opinion.
Okay, anybody else? Please.
So let's stop it. It's okay because people are talking. See, we don't know the procedure of High Court, many of us. So therefore, we are talking like this. It's not like that. All are filed simultaneously. So what these people they are talking is not like that. All OAs are filed simultaneously. We have one hearing where we engage the senior counsel because the question of law is, I don't know what the question of law is.
Point is taken, madam.
So all these doubts are not correct. We won't be able
Point
to
is taken.
discuss later.
Yes, this point is taken. Here is sir.
He said it may come about 5,000, 6,000 per person to contribute for this high court issue. If, as Madam suggested, if we bifurcate it, senior counsel and other junior, this one, how much we are saving? Hardly 1,000 or 2,000, maybe the difference may come. Just for the 2,000, why to get all this disbanded And let it be one council, senior council. Fine. Okay. What my friend has suggested.
Yes, sir.
That is higher. The difference is hardly 1,000, 2,000. We make it. That's all.
Ready, sir.
What I prefer, let it be some unanimous decision. If we allow like this, some may prefer, they may not, based on cost, they will prefer senior advocate to take up the case. In that case, among our members, there will be division. So let us avoid that.
Sir, I have a suggestion. We will explore the option. Kavita ji is correct. We can explore that option also. We have not spoken to him like that. So now we will explore that option also. Can you give the core committee the independence to decide as to what should be done in the matter? Because it is an endless thing. Whatever she said is correct. This is correct. I am not saying no. Can you give the core committee to decide as to what?
Yes.
One more thing, we have to tell you all the members. Last cat case, Narayan and Koti, we have pressured them to come for a meager fees, and we could able to save 9 lakhs in the account. 9 lakhs. 9 lakhs account is balance is there. Why the financial requirement or we are making the efforts means exigency needs. We are not spent even 10 rupees for coffee, tea, any amount except for fees. Even we are going voluntarily ourselves for the hearings. So we are only concentrated on exigencies because this is the last leg of the legal quorum activity we have to take. High Court, once if we get, certainly when the High Court come to know that there is a disparity all over India, certainly we'll get the relief. So amount is only for a, otherwise senior advocates are huge expectation is there because of this matter. Only through source references we are making him to accept for 25 lakhs or 20 lakhs. That's some between 20 to 25 lakhs probably. For whole 7 cases. That means 1,000 something members. So financially need if the hour we cannot come back to the members again and again.
One more thing I will tell you, because we will now present the balance sheet also. The very purpose of having this forum was to have transparency and accountability in whatever we collect and we spend. Because I have seen hundreds of people collecting amounts varying from 10 to 30,000 rupees from each member and filing in various courts. And ultimately we lost all the cases. And there is no accountability as to what happened to the money, what was given to the council and others. So the very first thing we did was to have this forum, have the bylaws for the forum, have an account, have an auditor, and we have the audited, this balance sheet is also there. So any amount given will go to the bank. We are not, 1 rupee also we have not collected by cash. Everything has gone to the bank, and 1 rupee also cash is not spent. Everything is spent by check, and it is directly given to the advocates. Other than that, hardly there is any expense.
Maximum chokasi ಮಾಡಿ friendly relation encash ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು we reduce the expense.
Yeah, totally. ನಾವು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ 2,600 ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, 100 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಫೀಸು, 2,500 ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಂತ. ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ವಿ ನೆಗೋಷಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಅವರ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ಸ್ and we were able to save 9 lakhs out of whatever was collected last time. We have saved 9 lakhs. It's there in the account. Now if we can go forward, I will request Nipanikarji to present the balance sheet for your approval.
We'll go to the matter now, most matter. Can you tell us all? I'm sure at least when we go to the High Court, this IA which I told you, the original application, whether we can go up to 1196 or is it that 21/4/2000? On that, please clarify.
Only 21/4.
It's only 21/4. We can't go for areas up to 1196.
Maybe later, but
Our OA is limited. That can be our
That can be your gain. See, ultimately, acceptance is one part. Your decision, what you get is one part. Right? You are telling about precedent is there, it is covered matter and all that. Yes, CAT also knows that it is a covered matter. But it gave a different verdict how? It has got its own way. Right? Even tomorrow, the High Court also may have its own way and can give a different verdict. We cannot.
any court is always.
No, that's okay. See, the OA is already filed.
OA is.
That rate is what we will get.
Our OAS
That rate for 21/4/2004, we will get that. So that I just wanted to know.
That is exactly that.
But
From 21.
No, but what prevents us from asking from 119?
Now we can
That
is a different
correct.
case altogether. That is
But let them come from, at least if we appeal at 1196 from 1196,
Not
let
now.
them give us from 21.
Now,
But if we
whatever
ask
is your OA, you are going to stick to that.
my question is,
Your appeal is on an order. Your appeal or a writ is on the order. You cannot go beyond that and find whatever you
so
want.
that means to say that our case is from 21/4 to
Exactly.
Our representation what is here in the office.
Exactly. Our representation is also from 21/4. All our representation is also from 21/4/2004. It cannot go beyond that.
Hyderabad went and we also went. But it was around that time actually our boss had from 2002.
Yeah. This is one aspect which probably is not considered. First, ACI, that is this Inspectors Association, filed this in 2005. The application before the Pune unit was authorized by the All India body to file an application for this implementation from 1196 in Bombay CAT. This has happened in 2005. So the latches we are talking about, and if at all, we were also part of that association. The difference between us and CBDT is that CBDT has got a list of all its members. All India, they have a member. They submitted the list. But probably we have not done that because at that point of time, the membership was collected from cash. So I don't think we had any list. But we have filed an application. All India body has authorized the Pune unit to file the application, and we had filed that application. So that was taken forward by the SESA Mumbai. Later, that was taken over by SESA Mumbai, and that case also was decided. So this is where we stand. Now let us, can we move forward to the balance sheet, and we seek your approval for whatever has been.
7 cases are some 900 plus. If I remember clearly, from 96 to 2004, the number of inspectors and number of superintendents during that period was almost 900 plus 500 and 600 superintendents. So it comes to 1,500. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಸರ್ ಯಾಕೆ 1,500 1,600 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ 900 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆ. Why don't you identify those people, remaining people, so that ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಕ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೇರಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ we don't know the status of those people, whether they are alive, whether whether they are serving, whether they are retired, whether they are no more, and if their family members. These are the things where, if I can give a number of cases where.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಣ. We will form a committee under the leadership of O. Suresh who identify. No, I'm not joking. Because he is the only person who will be able to do it. So you please form a team.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ no. What I am telling is, ಇದು ಬರೀ ನೀವು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ 5,000 to 6,000 ಇದು ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು.
Suresh, your point is taken. The thing is, who has to do? Okay. So you are the only person who will be able to do it. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀನು please form a team and give you the data of who are out there. Based on that, we will please connect. Then we will go together to care for.
I am suggesting is that I alone cannot do it. Volunteers should come.
You form a team. No. You form a team. We will require. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 50 ಜನ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಸೋಣ. ನಾರಾಯಣ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ನಾರಾಯಣ ಸರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಕೇಳು. ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ is started. ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. One more group was started. 34 people are there in that group. Maybe 40 are there. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 34 ಜನ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು they have already met Venkatesh Kumar. They have agreed a fee of 10,000 rupees per head for just a OA. OA they have agreed for 10,000 rupees per head. Okay, so they are doing it. ಇವಾಗ ಆ ಥರ ನೀನು ಈ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ಎಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನೀನು if at all you can bring 50 people, we will file one more OA under this same banner. You please form a team. You select people, you form a team. No. ನೋಡು ಗುರು, ನನ್ನ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇವಾಗ ನಿನ್ಗಿದೆ, ನೀನು ರಿಟೈರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ಯಾ, ನೀನು ಟೈಮ್ ಇದೆ ಮಾಡು ನೀನು.
If we quote Telangana High Court order and Supreme Court order. Hello. Please.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಸರ್.
If we quote Telangana High Court order and Supreme Court order, can we get relief on the administrative state itself?
ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು ಈಗ 5 ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನೆರಡು ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಆ ಎರಡು ಬರೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ 5 ತಿಂಗಳಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್,
ಹೌದು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
4
ಇದೆ ಅದು ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡೆಡ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನ ಕೆಲವರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ 5ಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡೋದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದು.
5 ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. 5 ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ತಗೋತೀವಿ. ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ದ ಓಎಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಇವಾಗ 5 ಓಎ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೋತೀವಿ, ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ತಗೋತೀವಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬೈಫರ್ಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ರೀಸನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ and we will also take their signature also and keep it ready. ಈಗ 5 ಓಎಗೆ we will file.
3-4 months ಮೇಲೆ
ಬರಲಿ, ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಬರ್ತದೆ.
Respected members, Sri Mohan Kumar ji, who is presiding over this meeting, Sri Dakappa sir, Sri M.A. Jitendra, and respected all members. Greetings of 79th Independence Day to all. Even after 79 years of independence, we being the main force of collecting revenue for the government of India, we are still fighting for our rightful salaries. That is the fate. And we can think of the common man. We are placed better, but we can think of the common man, and with a wish that even last person of this country get the justice without any hassles. I ask permission to present the balance sheet. Yes, sir. Sir, thank you. First balance sheet as on 31st of March 2024 of Karnataka Central Tax and Customs Officers Legal Forum.
It is all available on your WhatsApp.
It is all available in the WhatsApp. I think it has been forwarded.
Please open.
19,63,982 was received in the year 23-24 with 782 members joining the fray. And during that year, we have spent some 59 rupees like bank charges, plus 11 rupees also as a bank charges, 1,50,000 legal fees to Sri Narayana sir, and 1,50,000 as a legal fees to Ishwarappa sir, and 12,045 rupees has been spent as a office expenses. So, in the same way, in the year 24-25 also 58 more members joined, and we have collected this is no sir. Total this is no. This is 1,65,000.
17 lakhs.
This is the total. Is so.
It is seri.
Yeah, it is seri. Additional charges we collected was 1,37,401 and spent 7,82,500 rupees. Among these, 1,50,000 as a legal fees to Sri Narayana MA sir. Again, 3,07,500 to M.A. Narayana sir. 2,60,000 legal fees to Ishwarappa sir, and 50,000 again to Ishwarappa sir. So, at the end of the year 2024-25, we have saved. Rather, I should use the word save because all the fees are collected to fight the case of 840 members. We could able to save 9,94,472 rupees. Thank you so much. And again, we are going to collect another 30 lakhs rupees or 35 lakhs rupees. I hope again we will save from that amount also. And we are very hard negotiators in our team. We spent around 1.5 hours in our senior advocate's house, and we discussed. Our effort is to save the money for the members, and with that saved money, we can give the service to the family pensioners. And this fight will go without any time limit because we are going to face many hurdles like this in future. With that, I thank every officers and thank you so much.
Now the only point, yeah.
No, she has to speak. No, she has to speak.
You cannot be a spokesperson.
Now our OA is from 2004. Suppose board gives a clarification that we have to give the arrears from 1196. Whether they stop the arrears for Karnataka because we have filed from 2004.
Very hypothetical question. 1196 ಅಲ್ಲ 21/4 police suspension board ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ಗೂ. 196
board is higher than the department. See, it is the highest authority. If that gives, then what more we require?
ಓಟ್ ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಓಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಮ್ಮ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಕು.
ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅವಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಓಡಿಗೆ ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. I got her point. One nimsha, please. What she is telling is, now we are filed from 21/4. We may win in High Court and we will get from 21/4. For example, at a future date, if at all board says that to some people in personam they may give from 1196, that's what you need to say? Yes. Then are we going to get? No, we are not going to get. Again we have to go to court, say that no, from 1196 it has been given to these people, so we have to file an OA again. That's the point. What Gita madam is telling is right. Because the board is the supreme authority, the board is only litigants, deals with litigants. How can I decide it in the court? That is a different issue. The board gives concurrence, or the department gives concurrence, all will come forward. There is nothing to feel about that. Nothing to feel about.
Board gives concurrence only for implementation of the CAT order. Board gives concurrence only for implementation of the CAT order. They will not say 1196 or 21/4/2004.
No. In case of difference all over India, 196, some other days.
That's what they will say that this CAT order will be implemented. That's what.
We are not giving uniformly to all the people. What is it?
See, the government policy is for the past 10 years. The Subramaniam case ನೋಡಿದಿವಿ. All over India, probably ಒಂದು 5,000 applications have gone to CAT. Still, even today, Subramaniam benefit many of us don't have because we have not gone to court. Their policy is we will save as much as possible. Everything is done only in personam, nothing in rem. Very doubtful whether we will get an order from 1196 in rem. Again, it will be, even if something happens and they give, it will be in personam only. That is the point. So let us hope and pray for the best. Now, the final point to be decided is what should be the difference between the fees for working people and the retired people. Now we are getting a ballpoint figure of 5 to 6,000 per person. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲರ ಹತ್ರ ತೊಗೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Some of them may not come. Some we will not collect. Family pensioners ಹತ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So we have to average and collect about 30 lakhs. I mean, that is our estimate. If we are saving something, everything will be here with you only. Everything will be with the members. Whatever we will try to save, we will try to save. But approximately around 30 lakhs, we should be ready.
I want to add 2 years. If anybody is willing to give more than the water, please add that.
Yeah, that is well.
ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ, ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿ.
ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್
ಡೊನೇಷನ್ ಕೊಡೋದು ಯಾರು
ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಸುರೇಶ್ 5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್. ಎಷ್ಟು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್.
ಅದು ಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಅವರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಪ್ಪ ಹೇಳಿ. ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ people whom we have to help, that is the family pensioners, and also because pension will be less and also they will be getting less arrears also. Taken a very period of time when they have retired and they get lesser amount of arrears. So please first you ready. Working people tell us what should be fixed. Average is 5,000.
family pensioners ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರಬಹುದು?
ಬಂದಿತ್ತು
ಯಾವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗುಣ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು.
ಜಿತ್ ನಾನು ಒಂದು Nimshama. 95 batch will get the highest. 95 batch will get the highest. 94 next, 93 next. ಆ ಥರ ಇನ್ನು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅರಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಮೈಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು, you cannot fix the uniform for all the serving people or bad people. Some people will get the arrears higher. That is what I am saying. Other than that.
Please, attention please.
In that case, we have to calculate it.
How about 6,000 rupees for working people? Is that okay? I would say around 4,500 or 4,000 for retired officers.
Retired, you have to consider two ways, sir. Those who are retired before 2020, you can give concession, sir. Because from 2020 they will get good money.
One nimisha, least baradu our M.A. Narayana sir.
Yes, sir.
You will ask him.
Prior to 2016 will not get much amount.
One more.
1996 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರ ನೀವು ಫಿಕ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಎರಡು ಇಂಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ 95 ಅವ್ರಿಗೇನೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಬರೋದು.
96 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಇಂಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್. Sir, 4,000 is okay? 6,000 for working? Is it okay? Approved? Thank you. ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ there are any comments, sir? Please see in the
ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಯಾರು YouTube live ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ, if somebody wants to give any comment, please post the comment.
We are live webcast.
ಏನು ಸರ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು?
We will give them 2 minutes for them to give comments. In the meanwhile, if you want to discuss anything else, I think it's done. In process, Guna, can you just tell us what will be the process and what help you need? In process, what you will need?
Sir, now to go to High Court, first we need to do our paperwork. For paperwork, Vakalas is the main thing, sir. So all the 791 officers who scattered on the order has already come have to invariably sign the Vakalat. Each and every person. Each and every person has to come. And one day presently I am not in this building. I am in Bangalore building, so all of you should come to Bangalore building only. As you sign. And second, we cannot take individual Vakalat, sir. 791 individual Vakalat if we take, that itself will have one booklet. Sir? Exactly. What sir says is correct. Each Vakalat we have to put court fee of 50 rupees stamp we have to fix. Then only they will accept it. So, what the senior advocate suggested is, he told, in one Vakalat, 20 of you can sign. So, that is what we are going to do is, in the same order where your numbers are there in the OA, we will be publishing the serial number also. Whenever a person is coming to me for signing the Vakalat, you need to remember your serial number and come. Tell me the serial number, I will check it in the this one, and I will take your signature. Before coming, we will finish all this work, sir. Serial number, your name, everything will be published, and which OA you are there.
All the three details we will be giving it in our group itself. So once Wakalat is filed, one by one we will start filing the writ petition, sir. Then that remaining paperwork we will be taking care of it. So any doubts, sir?
Paying money. We will try to have that GPay gain
Google Pay.
Scan account number you can make Google Pay. We will also try to get our QR code.
Without making payment, I will not take anybody's wakalat, sir. That is very sure. Sir. Yes, the officers, the applicants personally should come and sign, sir. Only for outsiders we are providing the facilities there. Yes. For Mysore, Bangalore, Belgaum and other places, facilities are maybe there.
He's from Bangalore, that's why.
No, sir, he stays here only, madam, now.
Many of my friends are different places.
Bangalore, sir, we are making arrangements in Bangalore, sir. Mysore also we are making arrangements.
No, I want let him finish it and then
Guna, for what you need help? ಯಾವ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಇದು ಒಂದೇ ವಕಾಲತ್ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ. ಫಾರ್ ಮೀ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೀಡ್ ಎನಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ ವಾಲಂಟಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅದೇ ನಾನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿರ್ತೀನಲ್ವಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಫೈಲ್ ಒನ್ ವಕಾಲತ್ ಫಾರ್ 20-22 ಪೀಪಲ್, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಇದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಇದು ಬರೋದು ಮೇಡಮ್. I cannot give to them. Only for outstation people ಮಾತ್ರ ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ತಗೋತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಮೇಡಮ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗುತ್ತೆ. And Bangalore is not very remote place, sir. It's very well connected with the metro. Bus. Most of our staffs are there only. Our working people, most of them are there in that building only. So for seniors only, it will be a little what to say, ಅದೇ ಮೆಟ್ರೋ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಸರ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಟ್ರಿಪ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸರ್. ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಯ್ತು ಸರ್, ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಸರ್. ಸರ್ ವೆರಿ
ಒಂದು ಸಜೆಷನ್ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ನೀವು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಗೈಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೈಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫೈಲಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಅಪೀಲ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡಿ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. ಓವರಾಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ವರ್ಕೌಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಪಾಪ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 1000 ಜನದ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಇಡ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಗೈಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಈ ಥರ ದಿಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಗೈಡ್ಲೈನ್ಸ್. Whoever wants to see, let them see it in WhatsApp. Okay, guidelines for filing the appeal before High Court. At the date for instructions. Sorry.
Just a confusion, simple. You have to file you have to pay the fees. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಬಂದು ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ your job is done. Everything else we will do. ಯಾರಿಗಾರ ಏನಾರು ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ?
We will tell you. We will take. Please give us 1 week's time. We will organize everything and then
we will tell you from this day to this day. Everybody should do it. All the same.
Together we will collect. Yakandre, we cannot leave them out now. We will collect them for them. When the order comes, we will file them. Sir, we expect any change to order, sir.
Not change in the order, but my doubt is you may not get your final order in remaining 2 cases or 4 cases.
No, fine. That's what I'm telling.
Don't wait for those 2 orders.
petition, please hear to me, writ petition will be filed for 5 where orders have come. But we are going to collect from all the members, and when their order comes, we will file their writ petition. We are not expecting anything other than whatever order we have done. Adene barodu. Because I am also there in system. Senior advocates are also here. They will follow the order. They cannot pass some other order. They have to follow their order. So I don't expect anything bigger than what we have got. Okay, we will collect from everybody. ಇವಾಗ ಇನ್ನು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ it is okay, good enough that we collect now. Okay.
Finally, anybody wants to speak or give opinion? Welcome. Finally, because before conclusion, we want to have ideas.
Anybody want to speak? Please say something. Please come.
Engaging different junior advocate for different OA is not a good idea.
No, it will not be done.
Because it may go to different benches.
No, we will go by the advocate which the senior will refer. Because they have their own people whom they are confident about. So we will go to them only.
As we all know, it is
I totally agree.
Venkateshwar Kumar has gone to a different bench. Now it is dragging.
I know. So we will go to the same person. One person will file all. And we will go to the person who the senior refers to. Because they should be confident in the drafting and other things. We will go to whoever he says.
ನಮ್ದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಐ ಮೀನ್ ದಟ್ ಟು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ವಕಾಲತ್ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪೇ ದ ಫೀಸ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪೇ
ಯಾವ್ದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ವೋ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಆ ಓಯ ಪ್ರಕಾರನೇ ಇದು ತಗೋತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಫರ್ದರ್, ವಿಲ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್. ಒನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಫೈಲ್ ದಟ್. ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್?
Yes, sir. Yes.
ಇವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕ್ವೇರೀಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ರಭಾಕರ್ ಪೂಜಾರಿ ಆರ್ ವಿ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಅರಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 1196 ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಾಗಿದೆ. I am J. Nageshwar. I am for going for with the senior advocate. So idu we will discuss. One hogada athwa ellaru hogada based on whatever is the fee. If at all it is matter of a few lakhs, 4-5 lakhs or stay difference idre, we better go with him for all the senior, so that there is no differentiation. Then Nageshwar, I am okay for 6,000 and helidare. Then please fix a cut-off date for doing the paperwork. Idu now estimate ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ. And in fact our dear treasurer who has saved 9 lakhs is also offering to visit Mysore, Bangalore and Belgavi with a team, one or two people who are is free, to go sit there for 1 or 2 days, collect all the wakalats and come. So this will be within a span of 15 days. We will have to collect all the wakalat. So we will fix the date and tell you. ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಏನು ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲದು ಮಾಡಿ. So we will fix the date from so and so date to so and so. We will not drag it much. Madam, anything else? Over. What then we will have to ask Guna to come, because he will have printed it on the back of the wakala. He will have printed all the names. So he will have to come here, or he has to send that wakala pertaining to that OA. So we are finding OA wise, we are finding. If you send that, better budget will be Guna. Can we fix request you to either send somebody to headquarters on a particular day, for example a Saturday or a Friday evening, sometime. Possibility is there. We will see that 1 or 2 days the whole bunch will be sent here. Okay, अरे उसकी आंसर बड़ा बिना ये कुछ निमिष बिना निमिष कुछ she has asked something and answer that. Sit down now. ये कुछ नहीं पढ़ो नहीं माइक नहीं है ಅದು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಣ come back to you right. We will do one thing, madam. We will send on particular date to headquarters. You can all come and say whoever it is convenient, you can come. Next, most rest ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. I will tell you in very simple way. The issue is door collection.
What I wanted to tell is that pension association is there on every Tuesday. Every Tuesday we open the pension association in the 6th floor. Okay? So my point is that if anybody wants to come, they can come on Tuesday and sign the wakalatnama, all those things. So we will be there, we will be open on that day, in a week.
ಕವಿತಾ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋರು ಹತ್ತಿರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋರು ಹತ್ತಿರದಲ್ಲಿರೋರು ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ 1 ದಿವಸ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು.
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಪ್ರಹೆನ್ಷನ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಕೇಳಿ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವಾಗ ಗುಣ OA ವೈಸ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ತಗೋತಾರೆ. ಇವರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎರಡು No, we send to headquarters, but not as if because we ask Guna to come on a day. Then because Guna's presence or Guna Prashant team presence is required because they know what is the OA. As per OA, they are going to take the wakalats. So you are ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಹೋಯ್ತು, ಅದು ಹೋಯ್ತು ಇದು.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಪೆನ್ಷನರ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡಬೇಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ
resolve all issues. We will come back to you within a week's time. The whole procedure, timeline, everything. Okay? Vote of thanks by our dear treasurer, Ilpanikar.
ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಸಭಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ, ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳೇ ಮತ್ತು ಫೋನಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಸಿಯಾದಂಥ ಉಪಾಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ ಮತ್ತು ಸರ್ವ ಸದಸ್ಯರೇ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ಸಭೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು 1 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದಲೇ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಿಷಯಗಳು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗದೇ ಇದ್ದದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಮುಂದೂಡ್ತಾ ಇವತ್ತು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಒಂದು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಕರೆಯಲಾಯಿತು. ನಾನು ಪ್ರಪ್ರಥಮವಾಗಿ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಶೀಟನ್ನು ಅಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತು ನಮಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟದಕ್ಕೂ ಈ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ಈ ಸಭೆ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ವರ್ಚುವಲ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗಿಗೆ ಈ ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ಸುಮಾರು 36 ಜನ ಈ ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು 50 ಜನ ಈ ಸಭೆಯನ್ನು ದೇಶದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆಗಳಿಂದ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಮತ್ತು ಟೀಮಿನವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಹಾಗೂ ಉಪಹಾರದ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ನೌಕರ ವರ್ಗದವರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಈ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಪ್ರಥಮವಾಗಿ ಇದರ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂದಿನ ನಡೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂತ ಶ್ರೀ ಎಂ.ಎ. ನಾರಾಯಣ ಸರ್ ಅವರಿಗೂ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಅರ್ಪಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ.
ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಈ ಔಟ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಆಫೀಸರ್ಸ್ ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ, ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್, ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ವಕಾಲತ್ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸೆಂಡ್ ದೆಮ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸೈನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಂಡ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ ನಾ? ಅವ್ರ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಸೇ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ವಕಾಲತ್ ಅಂತ. ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಇಫ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಆಚೆ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಪುಟ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್. You can sign the format, wakalat format, and send it back to us. We'll give you the serial number. You can put your serial number, name, and send back the format, so that we will add it in the annex.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಖಜಾಂಚಿಯಾಗಿ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಅಗರ್ತರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಬ್ಬರು ನಾಗ್ಪುರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಖಜಾಂಚಿಯಾಗಿ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ದುಡ್ಡು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫ್ಲೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಒಂದೇ ಫಾರ್ಮನ್ನು ತರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅನುಮತಿಯನ್ನು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಬ್ಬರು ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸುವಾಗಿ ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವ್ರು ಸೈನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಗರ್ತರದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಈಗ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಅಪ್ರೈಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಓಎ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗ್ತದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 5 ಓಎ ಕೂಡ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಈಚೆ ಕಡೆಗೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಪ್ರೈಷನ್ ಬೇಡ, ಯಾರು ಬಿಡಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫೀಸು ಮುಖ್ಯ, ಸಿಗ್ನೇಚರ್ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಬೇರೇನಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗಂತೂ ಯಾರು ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಏನು ಬೇಡ, ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಿಂಗೆ